Welcome everyone to this month's Astrocolorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealedwithlove.com. Okay, so the idea of the Astrocolorscope is I'm going to mix a little bit of astrology with crystals. I'm going to pick 3 crystals from my crystal bag for each astrological sign. I'm also going to take a bead from my bead bag here so we can add a little influence of color. Then I will pick a card from the Voyager deck and show you your card, and it's going to be a collage. So what I want you to do is take a look at the collage when it comes to your card and see what draws your attention, and then ask yourself, what does that mean for me? So then it's like an extra piece of information for you. I'll tell you what it means for me, but this is specifically for you, of course. So before we get started on your sign, let's just talk a little bit about what's coming up astrologically. So it's April, so the 4th of April, there's a lunar eclipse in Libra. So there's always eclipses all the time, of course, but this one kind of activates that square that we were all so concerned about, the Uranus-Pluto. And Uranus is the planet of surprises, and Pluto is that transformation energy. So it's almost like it's going to wake something up. There's a sense of around the 4th, you might be a little bit different, might take you a little bit longer, or it could be before the 4th of April, but there's a sense of something coming up that may not be pleasant. Now, it could be anything. It could be emotional. It could be that physically, you start getting acne on your face, you haven't had it for a long time, that sort of thing. Your hair could be drying out. It's almost like an emotional energy that is moving through your whole being. So it can activate physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. And it may be happening around you, and it could just be that you are affected by what's happening in your community or globally. So there's a sense of an upheaval. So it almost feels like something is coming out from behind the scenes that we didn't see before. So it could be a truth as well that's coming up, or it could be a lie even, and you feel like something's not right with this, that kind of energy. So the other thing is there's, when I look at the aspects for the month that are coming up, I ask my guides what I need to focus on, and I was really drawn to the 28th, 29th of the month, and there's a couple of aspects, and they're fairly minor with Chiron, but it's Mars and Venus that are connecting with Chiron. Chiron's in Pisces, and Chiron is that energy of the wounded healer. So it feels almost like this month, maybe at the beginning of the month, there's a big shift, there's something that's coming out of the closet, there's something that's coming through, maybe out of your body again, emotional sort of energy that's being released. And then there's a sense of at the end of the month, it's almost like you're balancing something at the end of the month. So if it's been a physical issue, then it could be that you find a cure for whatever it is. Emotional, it could be that there's resolution, that kind of thing. If you've been worrying about something around the 4th, then at the end of the month, there's going to be some kind of shift around that where you either stop worrying or you find a solution. You find a path forward that you need to go on. There's also, this month Jupiter is going direct. Yay! So prosperity abounds. So maybe, if you've had some money problems, abundance problems, then that's going to shift. But Pluto also goes retrograde around about the 16th. So it is very much a time of transformation for all of us, really going in to find out what we believe to be true for us, and then make internal changes so we can see that reflected in our external life as well. Okay, so that's just a little bit of astrology. So let's get on with your crystals. Let's get started. Okay, Aquarius. So now, if you're not in a relationship, it looks like this is the month for a relationship to start for you. You have pink and red stones, and it's just wonderful with that energy. So if you are in a relationship, then relationships are going to get deeper. There's a deepening of bonds. There's a connection to lots of love this month for you. This is a great month when it comes to relationships and partnerships for you. So you have a ruby, a piece of ruby that went into, it's a rough piece of ruby that went into your 5th house. Your 5th house is about creativity and fun and bliss and enjoying yourself with friends, etc. Ruby is a stone that it darkens when danger approaches. That is the myth, that it darkens as danger approaches. So it is a stone of protection. It's also a stone of abundance because it's a red stone. You know, all the red stones have that abundant kind of energy to it. It also has a grounding energy to it as well. The red stones have grounding vibes to it. But with the ruby, you know, when I look at this, it just makes me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. So I feel that for you this month, it's about you're connecting with your friends, you're having a great time, there are parties to be gone to, you are going to be protected and looked after. If there's ever a problem, you're going to know about it beforehand. You're going to get that sense of if there's going to be any danger or challenges that you may be coming up against. And particularly I'm being told around money. You know, it's not to be concerned about money. Of course, obviously, you have to be careful with money if you haven't got too much of it. But it's also to not worry about it, because that worry can create negative energy for you. I feel that with this as well, that it's saying that abundance is coming to you, and it could be an abundance of ideas and inspiration, especially as this is in the 5th house. So creativity is high on your list this month, and ideas, lots of great ideas, new ideas of places to go, people to see, that kind of thing. You're going to get lots of new friends as well. There's a sense of that because it's a red stone. It's right at the beginning. There's a sense of new friends that are coming into your arena. So that's really fun. Then you get this pink red spinel, which is very similar, isn't it? It has a very similar look. It's just slightly different. It's a little bit more pink as well, not quite as solid as this one. And the spinel, this went into your 7th house. And the spinel is kind of like the fairy godmother stone. So it's sort of, yes, you will go to the party. It's like a Cinderella sort of energy. Of course you can do that. Of course you can have that. You want the relationship? Yes, it's yours. That kind of thing. There's lots of magic that's there. And it says that you have to know that you are always protected. Your divine guidance is always there. Your guides, your angels, your fairies, all of them, they're always there with you. I also feel that anyone in spirit, that if you've lost a loved one, that this is saying that that person is saying to you, I am always there. I will never be apart from you. I am always in your heart. So I feel that there's a special relationship that's coming up for you. 7th house relationships, pink, red, love. Then you got in the 7th house, cinnabar. I love this stone. It always makes me think of nugget. I want to kind of eat it when I look at it. And it has the pink and the red in it again. And it has some white in it too. So, I mean, look at these stones. All these together. That red vibe and the pink vibe. Tons of love that's there. Because it's red, you've got so much red, there's an enormous amount of manifestation that's coming up for you this month. Now, it's going into the 7th house. 7th house is about relationships. But it's like lucky number 7, isn't it? So money is going to be coming in. Abundance is going to be coming in. Wealth is coming in. Opportunities are coming in. And they're all linked to, relationships that you have. People that you meet that will be probably long-term relationships for you as well. But I feel that this is connected to your friends, relationships that are already there. So the abundance is going to come to you from people that you're already connected with. But at the same time, I feel like there's a new relationship that's coming in with that red energy that's very exciting. Lots of love that's coming in there. If you're already in a relationship, don't worry. It's you know, it could be somebody that feels like they're connected to your soul, a special relationship. With Cinnabar, it's an interesting kind of vibe because, of course, the red links in with the root chakra, and then this white can connect to that third eye crown chakra as well. So what happens with this is that you can set your sight on something and then you can manifest it because it's that third eye energy. So this is a great time to write down your wishes. A great time to write down your wishes, and so that they may not manifest this month, they might do, but they're going to manifest at some time in the future, you know, provided it's in your greatest, for your greatest good. It's fun. It feels very exciting. The bead that came up for you is amethyst. It's an amethyst bead, amethyst color, violet color. So this transformation that's there, violet usually goes with that transformation, but I feel a strong spiritual energy with this. So you may find that the relationship that comes in is a soulmate, or is somebody that connects deeply with your soul. I feel like there's something else that wants to come up from this as well. I feel like you're healing from a bruise and a bruised ego maybe, and with all this red and pink that's coming in, it's saying it's okay, it's time to start again, it's time to look again, you're good. Yeah, that's the feeling with that. So the card that comes up is, I can't help but smile, is the Lover's card. Yeah, isn't that funny? So take a look at that card, see if there's anything that most attracts you at this moment, and then ask yourself, what does that mean? What does that mean? So when I look at this card, I see the red in the card there, of course. I see the rose, and the rose has some, it's almost like water that's around it. So it's the rose that I see there. So it's in pieces. So it's like, I feel that is that relationship energy. Little pieces of you are coming back to you. So I'm seeing this as a relationship with another person, but it could be a relationship with yourself. That it could be that you're calling back pieces of yourself, like soul retrieval, to help you to become whole again. And as a consequence of that, there is a sense of more abundance that comes to you, more blessings, and that blessings could well be that reconnection with yourself and with your truth. Okay, that's it for this month's Astrocolorscope. Hope you enjoyed it. Do please share it with your friends, like the video, and leave a comment below. Let me know how the messages resonated for you. Also, remember to subscribe to my love letter and grab your free color kit at bit.ly/color kit. And also remember that I do personal readings as well. You can find out more at sealedwithlove.com, and I also have a store with lots of jewelry, meditations, and other bits and pieces at store.sealedwithlove.com. See you next month. Lots of coloricious blessings. Bye.